Hello, welcome to week 4 of the SPC. We're facing Malo. We never faced them before. Did any other? No Terras. Okay, no Terra captains. That's pretty nice actually. No, neither of them came. So Don Fan and this came, which I didn't really expect. Enam, Meladios, Samurai Hisui, and Iron Crown. Apple kind of walls like so much of their team that I want to lead it. There's two potential leads that I will switch out on. Those being Hisui and Samurai, because I do not want to lose my AV, as well as Dawnfan. I don't want to lose my AV at Dawnfan either. But I think it's fine. If Dawnfan leads, I have defog, so I guess it's kind of bad to go Enam on my defog. That would be really funny though if they did do that. They have one Shadow Ball resist. Their ninja actually looks very threatening, like Ice Beam. You click Ice Beam versus like 4 of these Pokemon, and they have no way to change their type unless they're Resist Berry. Like I guess their Resist Berry is pretty good. Custap Berry for Halucha is not as good now, but I still like it for some speed control versus like Iron Crown or something. But good luck, have fun to Malo. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting one for sure. Ooh, I like that gamer. I like that little trainer card. Enam. I like this. If they're specs, they don't even two-shot me. I think. We're just gonna Terra up immediately. And we're just gonna click Terra Blast. I think Terra Blast is good versus most of their team. I mean, they could go Sinistra, I guess, but like I'm not super worried about Sinistra, if I'm being honest. Sinistra feels like it's a Zapdos food. Unless it burns me, but like, I guess it could burn me and that's kind of bad, right? Yeah, Sinistra can be a problem depending on the set, but I think I'm okay versus it. Cause I think I could pivot. Yeah, that's why I didn't want the Gyro Ball. And we're not risking our AV here, so we're gonna just switch out on the Dawnfan here. It's a really good turn 1 for me. Got my Terra off, and I got a big hit on the Dawnfan. We will not risk our AV though, ever, so. We could just go Mandibuzz to BH. Oh, good thing I switched out. Custap Berry, okay. So you brought Custap Berry too, that's pretty, that's pretty, I love that. Because I also bought a Custap Berry. Stealth Rocks. I will defog these away. I will defog them away immediately, actually. Oh my god. Knock off. Perfectly fine by me. You could have my boots. I will foul play you and try and kill you here. Because I want to keep those rocks gone if I can. I think next time versus Enam I might be tempted to like a dragon move. That should kill. Yeah. So rocks shouldn't go up at all, which is really good for me. They could still get spikes up, so that's something to be aware of. They could still get spikes up for sure. I mean, we have a whole apple here. And since I got my Terra off, like this is just gonna bounce on me. If they're Calm Mind though, I could Gyro Ball them too, so So we're covered for if they're like specs or if they're physical or special. We are covered for both, I think. To 322, that does not look like specs. Which means I think I could go wall this thing. 77, that's like... Maybe that might be specs actually. 77. Yeah, I think that's specs actually. But I think I will just click Terra Blast is free. We don't have to risk it, like, even though Dragon Move was like pretty like good there. There was no reason to like risk that, right? So we do see lefties here. I could also Dragon Tail them out, which is actually a play I'm thinking about here. But I don't think I want to get burned. I think if I go Mandibuzz, I could U-turn out. And if they're no speed, I actually underspeed them because I put 0 speed IVs in my guy. I could U-turn into Zapdos and just click Brave Bird and dead around them that way. I don't care if this guy gets burned. Like dead and burned here, I don't mind. Matcha gotcha. No burn. I don't actually kill you. Shadow Ball should though. And yeah, we're gonna click Shadow Ball here. Because you are chipped, and I don't expect you to be Spadef. And we see lefties. So like there's no reason not to just click Shadow Ball. And I don't think they brought in DD, did they? Yeah, no, they didn't bring in DD, so Shadow Ball is pretty free, and if they go Samu, we get information on that. We get information because we're Colbert, so we'll always live a hit. Are you Scarf? We're gonna find out. We will find out right now. I expect either Scarf or AV from this thing. But we're just gonna click the button. If they're AV, it might be a little interesting, but we're gonna pay attention here. We gotta pay attention here. Okay, so there. That's AV is all hell. Razor Shell was a good play by them, actually. Okay. That is AV as fuck. Like, that feels like almost like max AV. Like. Okay, they're so AV, it's not even funny. Like. I think we could go Mandibuzz and Roost on this thing. This thing shouldn't be able to like really touch me, I don't think. Since I've identified your AV too, like flip turn. That's all good. We'll just have to be aware of that and not let Spec we gotta chip that thing down. We gotta chip that thing down. Spec is still very strong here. And without them having Rock Sub, like, my Apple is looking really strong. We'll look at my DMs later. Enamorous. You could try and make a double if you want, but I literally have nothing to fear from you right now. And also, like, if we get the Samurai, like, chip down a bit more, it might be in range of low kick. It might be in range of low kick soon, so from Greninja. Mystical Fire. That's fine. I would Gyro Ball then. How much does this do the fucking... the Sinistra? Does it do anything to Sinistra? It doesn't do much. I kind of want to click it though. I want to click it once. Latios. This could be Starf or some shit. It could be Trick. It actually could be Trick. I kind of like scouting for a Trick here. And seeing what you click. I think Metagross is like semi-expendable here too. So I don't think you bring this in unless you Trick. Okay, flip turn, that's fine. I don't need HP on this thing. Like, I don't need HP on this thing at all. Samurott. Does knockoff kill me? No. And if I knock you off, that's pretty good for me. I gotta say, that's pretty good for me. So we're just gonna click knockoff. Yeah, so now you're in range of Spec. And I could probably go into Mandibuzz here. I think I could Roost once here, and if they stay in, then I could default the next turn. I don't mind having one layer up, I just don't want like multiple layers up. Like a lot of my team actually is like fine with one spike up. Oh, you crit me. Okay, you know, it's fine. It is what it is, I guess. Without your AV though. Does Spec kill you without the AV up? That's kind of obnoxious, actually. I think Zapdos is always safer though. So is Greninja actually. Greninja is so safe actually. Because U-turn just... But then I reveal Life Orb. I don't reveal anything with Zapdos here. That's so annoying. That crit probably mattered too. It's a high crit move though, so I can't really complain, but it still just sucks. Because they couldn't even get a defense drop because I was big pets or whatever. Well, that's just like kind of unfortunate for me. This should kill. I think Spec still could win though, so like we're not gonna... That crit was really impactful though. Maybe I should have just let Metagross die there, but like, I don't know. Okay. That thing going down is pretty nice. Okay, I get a revenge crit. I don't actually know how impactful that was. That thing going down is great because it was one of their physical attackers. What do I want to go into here? That's the thing. Spec has limited switch-ins because of that spike layer. Let me look at what they have left. Iron Crown, Latias, so their physical attackers are like gone. So Apple is so like safe. It brings in Sinistra though, which is like not great. I think I go Gren here. And if Lottie comes in or something, then that tells me they're Scarf. Right? That tells me they're Scarf. If Iron Crown comes in, it's boost to speed, and I could switch into to Apple and probably be able to Dragon Tail you out. That I'm not happy about that. That crit. It feels like really impactful because Sinistra feels like it's a little bit more of a problem now. Like it's not like the biggest problem, but it definitely feels like it's more of a problem. Enam could be Scarf, I think. I don't want to risk it. Ice Beam kills always though, and you know. Even with one layer though, I should be able to take this thing out. Just Terra Blast. Yeah, I think we Terra Blast. If Zapdos comes back in though, it just like Bravebird. So TBH, if they go Sinistra, I may be tempted to sack. Oh, come on, bro. Gyro Ball should kill though. And I think I live. I have Gyro Ball, so. Then this thing low isn't that great, so I'm gonna have to regen my die back up for sure. But I have U-turn and things, so I could definitely do that. It's definitely Scarf or Spets. I don't know which it is. Yeah. Bye-bye! Lottie is a bit more of an issue now, but I think I could just sack Metagross. I think I sack Metagross for sure, actually. That felt Spets. Iron Crown. We don't see an item. We don't see boosters, what I mean. We gotta save this thing. It could be Calm Mind, but if it's Calm Mind, I don't get why it's not booster. Yeah, we go Metagross. Metagross is very expendable now. Dad, playing with this one spike is actually really annoying. As long as it's not Scarf though, right? Like... Your agility. So you're probably weakness policy then. That's what that means. Let me see what my Hydrapple's at. 206 HP. With one spike on my side. I don't think I want to knock you off here. Yeah. Tachyon Cutter. Yeah, I feel like I have to go Apple here. I want my Terra. Psyshock. I should be able to deal with you, ideally. 154 without the spike. Can Spec still win here? That's kind of one of my questions here. Can Spec still win? Yeah, no. How about no? Okay, so we're gonna write this down. Agility, Calm Mind. Potentially weakness policy. Latios comes in. And Draco Meteor doesn't kill me either, but I don't want to like risk rolls here. I need Greninja. Does Zapdos live in it? If it's boosting, I might not live a hit. So, but I need this thing healthy. So I think I sack Spec here. I don't want to sack Spec, but like it, if there's Scarf, maybe I'm. Oh, okay, but now the Spec is gone. It's actually harder to kill the. What do I live? I do live. That's so good, actually. That's actually really good for me. I could get a hit on something if you don't have another Scarf here. The way you're playing this makes me think it's Scarf, okay? Like, I think the Lati Scarf. The way, like, my opponent is playing this. This thing is dead to Spike, so I have to just stay in. And I did a hit off on something here. Whether that be Lati, Crown, no, it's either Crown or Sinister, right? That's all that's left. And I don't think Crown lives. I know you're Calm Mind, you're probably Weakness Policy. But even if you're Weakness Policy... if you can't, like, can you agility? Can you afford the agility here? Let me look at +2. I need to look at, okay, I'm at 292. With 1 layer up. Oh, I don't like this. But I feel like I have to Shadow Ball. You might be policy, and I'm aware that I'm like possibly activating that. I guess the F drop, which might come into play here. If you don't agility though, you have to agility here, right? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought you would do. Let me look at what you have left here, though. I go Apple, right? I go Apple after this. And let me think this through here. So I definitely go Apple after this. And then I switch out and sack one of my guys. I might lose this to BH. That might have been a misplay. Maybe hard, okay, Tachyon Cutter. Would your last move be Sight Shock, though? I think I just always swap out here into Greninja. And I also get to find out if your last move is Sight Shock. I don't want to risk it. You're -1 spit F here. Stored power. So you're +2 C. Let's put stored power in the calc. But you're -1. I'm Terra Water. Okay, Terra Water should always kill you. But I can't afford to switch here, so I'm just gonna attack. If I had Shuriken, this would have been great, but it's fine. Apple still could win here, so like, that's the thing. I could have that. Like, I lost so much momentum from that crit, and it's actually coming back to bite me. It feels like, because that one spike is doing so much to me. Terrible, I should kill this thing. That did so much more than it said it should have done. What the heck? Were you modest? Like, what the fuck? I think I lose now. Man, that crit was whack. I could have played better, but like that crit like put me out of the game completely, it felt like. Latios. Is Latios in range of Scarf Zapdos? That's kind of what it is, right? It might be this might be close actually. Scarf knockoff might be able to do it actually. Maybe. I need to look at the Latios again here. That looks like it might be enough. What about Sinistra though? I have to sack here for sure, I think. Psychic noise. If you're Scarf though, that actually probably just kills me, right? Oh, man. Psychic noise. It actually doesn't if you're modest Scarf. You can't afford to be modest though. So I always live. So we get to find out if you are Scarf here. But the problem is I don't think I could kill the Sinistra. Which is a really whack situation that I got myself into here. I mean, I made the right plays around the Iron Crown, I think. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have. Maybe the right play was going hard apple. I gotta play like you're not Scarf. That's my only out here. They can't strength at me, so that if they're not Scarf, it comes down if they burn me or not. That's the way I'm seeing this game right now. This season's being rough for me, not gonna lie. It's been a rough season in terms of RNG and stuff. Oh. Wait a minute. So you were Soul Dupe, okay. So I do half with knockoff. And they have to burn me, I think, to win. We know they're lefties. This is gonna be a close end game, I think. Even if I'm burned though, like, I'm still doing like 20. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who wins this. I think it's gonna come down to the wire here. Definitely just comes down to the wire. Jesus. I was so sure they were fucking Scarf Lottie, bro. I was so certain. The way they just kept flip turning and shit, they got me good with that one. Malo definitely got me good with that one. I thought they were Scarf for certain. Okay, so they're not match defense. That helps. Oh, I'm Defiant. You must have forgot about that. So that doesn't really help you. That gives me +1 and then your item's gone. So like, sure, you got your health back, but you gave me +1. So I'm doing the same damage. Because now your item is gone, but like I'm doing the same damage, I think. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta burn me. Don't burn. That should be game. Oh my god, what an intense game though. Like, holy shit, that was so close. Oh my Zapdos, my beloved. My goat. Let's go. Oh my god, what a fucking game. Jeez, jeez, Malo. Oh my god, that was so close. This team I drafted, it's like I'm having trouble with it. It's like really hard to pilot. But I managed to get a 1-0 win, barely scraped that. I think I could have. There's a few instances I think I could have played a bit better around and stuff, but sometimes I think I tried to over predict and it kind of almost cost me the game. But that was a lot of fun. GG's Malo. Shout out to them. Thanks for having a great battle, and make sure you go check them out and all the other coaches too. That's been a lot of fun. I'm 2-2 so far, so I lost 2 and now I win 2. So we're really trying to lock in for this last leg of the season, these next 4 weeks. But yeah, I'll see y'all for week 5. Bye bye, everyone.